Right, take two on the video for the Hawaiis, because for whatever reason it wouldn't bloody load up yesterday. Excuse me, a little cough. Right. These are part of the island series, and as you can see they are the Hawaiis. And after the Jamaicas, they are my favourite ones of the island series. I think they're amazing. The colour is just proper nice. I don't know if it's wheat or gold or what they call it, but I love it. You can't see it as well with the flash on, but you don't see fuck all if I turn the flash off. But it just, in real life, it's just so nice, and it's pretty luxurious as well. It's not dead deep like some of the tobaccos. Damn, video coming soon. They're quite luxurious and thick. These aren't as thick, but they do feel really soft and lovely. I'm basically just going to repeat what I said in the video that you've not seen, because it's deleted now, because it wouldn't load. But basically, the reasons I held off on getting on the Samoas for so long is because of the gum soles. I'm not a massive fan of them. But these, didn't hesitate, got them straight away, and I think it's because it complements the upper colours so nicely. Goes with the brown of the stripes and heel. Talking of the heel, there's nothing on there. I really need to see pictures of the original, the OG Island series from the 70s and 80s, because I just can't see any correlation. Some have just a trefoil. Some just have the trefoil, some have the Adidas and that, some just have the Adidas, some have nothing. So I'm guessing there's a reason for it. That really sharp stitching, if I know correctly, that means it's an 80s, which is a style and not a what do you call it? Doesn't tell you when it's from, it's just a style. So if you ever see like Superstar 80s, it doesn't mean from the 80s, it just means it's the style. They're not Superstar 2s or Superstar 1s. Excuse me. Getting out of the right cough today. So, yeah, nice and sharp. The sole on these ones, I think, yeah, small bacteria, but different sort of shape, different pattern. I was going to wear these today, but then I got my Samoas, so I was going to wear my Samoas today, and then I looked out and it's rainy Manchester, so that ain't going to happen. Tongue, and this is probably the only downside of these trainers, is so fucking thin, it is ridiculous. It's a thin piece of, well, fake leather, I would have thought, pleather, is what you call it. It's just ridiculous, it's just so thin. It's not as bad as the, which ones were they? Was it Cancun? Yeah, the Cancun's where it's like a suede tongue. I hate that, it feels so fucking nasty. This is a little bit thicker, so it does hold its shape more and doesn't sort of, do that on your foot as much. There we go, these are the 13 and a half as well, so tiny bit big, but I like them too big and too small, from March 2015, and the art number there is M19687. Right, and as I said on the other videos, and referred to it back to these, but if I didn't mention it, it wouldn't make any sense. If you look at the bottom number, each shoe's supposed to be different, because if they're both the same, it means you got a fake, because they've just mass-produced some labels and stuck it in. So that's not the issue with these ones. The issue with the suede, well, sorry, the issue with these is, if you can see that one that says 31, if we look on this one, it's 11. Now, I was always led to believe that if the difference between the two numbers is more than, say, 10, then there's a good chance that they're not cut from the same piece of suede, so they're going to age differently. With leather, it doesn't matter. Leather's treated and covered and all that stuff, whereas suede can age. You'll see two sets of suede trainers from, I don't know, say 2008, and one will look distinctly more worn or distinctly different to the other one. that's bad enough when it's one pair against another pair, but if you compare the left shoe to the right shoe, that's a bit crazy. However, to be honest, I think I was misinformed, and I think that as long as they're within a decent number, then you're probably alright. If they're completely different, if one ends like 036 and the other one ends like 197, then you've definitely got a problem. Definitely don't buy them if you see them. So you should always check, because generally what that'll mean is one of the shoes, actually the other shoe of each, they come from two pairs and the other ones have been rejected for whatever reason. So you basically have got a left from one set and a right from another set and put them together. And that might be alright, but the odds are it won't be, and they'll age differently, and they might even have different months of production. So generally just don't do it. So yeah, these are Hawaiis. And in my top 4 of the 5 islands that have been released so far, being that there's going to be 6, I would say the Hawaii's on number 2. Focus. Hawaii's number 2, because Jamaicans are number 1. Go Team Jamaica!